Okay, so remember that we first have to phenotype our shoot, and then within the same plant phenotype our roots. How do we phenotype our roots? Microscopically, or how do we use a microscope to phenotype our roots? So make sure you have your gloves, make sure your space is sterilized, and then dig out one plant. So take note of the location, and just like last time, have your space, and then have paper towels, because you're going to need those. So first thing is, I have my pot here, and I'm going to dig out one plant. So I'm going to dig out this one. To use my finger, dig around it, just to kind of like open it up, and try not to damage the roots. Try and see if you can go like below the plant, and as you are doing that, you can kind of like start seeing some roots. So gently go around it, and then you're like, okay, at least I have one. So you can see here, like I can see like some roots here. I have my Tupperware here. So if you can, take the broken part as well. So I put this here, and since we're dealing with different locations, make sure that when you go to your next pot, get fresh water. Put this away, trash this first water, and then get fresh one for the next part, for the next plant. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is that when we get our first plant, right, we're going to first do the phenotype. We then place it on a black surface, put a ruler, put a label, and then measure like that shoot height, which is, in this case, so my plant is actually broken, the distance between like the top part and just above where the roots are. Okay, so once you do the shoot height, and then get the same plant and then place it on your microscope. So I'm placing it on the stage below the light source. Okay, and you might have to kind of like flatten it out a little bit. Okay, so how do you focus this? Put this towards you, or like so that you have the screen in front of you. We put the root section under that light source, and then adjust the light on from the side. So this is like the light source adjustment. When I put as much light, and the first thing you want to do is use the coarse focusing knob, which in our case is this one on the side. So where you go up and down. So the first thing is, you actually start off by going down as far as you can, not to but don't like touch or like damage your sample. So I'm looking for the roots, and then slowly move up, slowly, and then once you see something, then you stop, and then you use the fine focusing knob. And then once you think it's very clear, then you press the OK, and it's going to say please wait. And the key is, what you do in science is like take as many photos as possible, and then at the end you will just choose like most clear top 3, and then from there you choose like the one. Okay, so in a nutshell, that's how we do this, and I'm going to share how the photos look like, and then how to take a photo and then post them on my Google photo uploads, and then you can do the same thing. Okay, so in a nutshell, this is what we do. Say okay. Okay, and when you're done, just like last time, please put your plant back. Okay, dig a hole, same place or different place, where you know that there's like enough space for that. And so if yours broke like mine, unfortunately that won't like continue growing or anything. But then like if there's like a special structure on your broken part, you can just like still try to observe it. Otherwise, just plant back whatever is intact and put it back in there, and then go to the next plant. First phenotype the shoot and then phenotype the roots. Third pot, phenotype the shoot, then phenotype the root. Okay, so that is all for this video. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below or send me an email, and I will see you in the next video.